Good morning. Loading up. We got a busy day full of fun today. It is Thursday, May 10th. Going up to Sacramento. We got two speeches, a morning speech, which historically speaking, the morning speeches, they tend to have a little more energy than the lunchtime. So hopefully that proves to be the case on this one. And we got a noon speech, so we'll try to fire it up somehow on the lunch speech. And then meeting with a client after that in Roseville. Might look at some office space. We're expanding, official announcement I guess here, we're expanding to the Roseville, Sacramento area. And let's close the lights off here. So we might try to see if we can find some good office space. And then head on back. It's Thursday, it's Friday's Eve, ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. Lock it up and deliver some corporate books. So one of the things we do is form entities for clients if it makes sense for them to form an S corporation. A lot of people ask, well, can't I just do it myself on LegalZoom? One of the things you get is with the book, then you get there's a difference between actually filling out all the corporate compliance work like bylaws, minutes, issuing stock certificates that actually make it hold up as a corporation, electing you as an officer, and then also issuing that stock, going through all those things. That's going to, number one, be a way to protect yourself actually operating as a corporation. I'm not an attorney, but that's my understanding of it. And then also, one of the big benefits, as we've talked about a lot here on my channel, is that you get that lowered self-employment tax by paying yourself a smaller wage. Well, if you're not documenting things properly, then the wage, all the distributions that you take, an aggressive payroll auditor could come in and reclassify all those draws as wages, and then you got a bunch of payroll taxes and penalties, and then it makes forming the corporation pointless. So it's worth it to have it done right. So let's go. Okay. Starbucks now or Dutch Bros in Stockton?
Dutch Bros in Stockton.
All right. We're in Sacramento. We need an adapter, a USB to HDMI adapter, so that I can connect the computer to the projector. For some reason it disappeared. I don't know if we lost it in the last speech or something, but gonna go get one right now, and then it's speech time. It is nice out today, man. Leading in.
Is it tax deductible?
Absolutely tax deductible. Office supplies, baby. No, time for the appointment, so right on cue. All right.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what self-employment tax is, it's your portion of Social Security and Medicare as a self-employed individual. So when you're a W-2 employee for a company, you get a paycheck, and you have your gross wage on that when you look at your pay stub, and then there's income taxes taken out, and then Social Security and Medicare. Well, that Social Security and Medicare is about 7.5% of your gross pay. Then your employer matches that and sends 15% to the IRS. It's payroll tax. Well, when you're a 1099 business owner, as all of you are, there's no longer anyone to withhold that 7.5%. There's also no one to match it. So you're left paying that full 15% on your tax return on top of income tax at tax time.
Thank you very much, Tyler.
Pretty good speech. It was an intimate crowd, but very engaged, lots of good questions. Always like those. Big crowds are fun, little crowds are fun. But as long as they're asking questions and seem to be enjoying the material, that's the best part. And that was the case here. So now we're gonna get a quick bite onto the next speech. What's going on? It is 1:45. Just had a nice Chick-fil-A lunch. After a successful speech, always tastes better. Now we're going back in for speech number 2. Let's rock and roll.
What do we have after the speech? What do we have after the speech?
After the speech, then we're going up to Roseville to meet with a client to deliver a couple corporate books, review kind of multi-entity structures, and then, yeah, enjoy the day. The update in the car after post speech, since we've got an appointment to run to, packing it in tight today. 2 for 2 on the speeches, both really good, really engaged. They were small crowds, but really solid attendees and good engagement, and felt good. It was fun. That was the first time I've done two speeches in a day, so that's a milestone. And now we've got, as I mentioned before, a current client going to deliver some books, discuss how business is going, and it's back to back to back, boom, 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 fired up. It's been a good day. Keep it going. Busy day and really good appointment. Got a couple corporate books signed and some good, just good warm and fuzzies, touching bases on how things are going and then addressing future tax planning needs. It's always good to find out how their business is going, business goals, other goals, not just sign the paperwork. So that was good. It's always nice to work with people that you enjoy talking to also. And now we're back on the road, back to the old Central Valley. But it's been a busy, long one, so I think we're going to wrap up the vlog right here in this vehicle, and I will see you next time.